Hey, Nolan. Okay, I got your essay yesterday, and so I'm just gonna take a look at it today. I give you some additional time if you need it to submit your final draft. So don't worry about that. Um, One comment I think you do a pretty good job talking about AI and researching it and discussing. I think these are pretty common arguments, and we've been hearing it for a while now. I think the challenge I find with talking about AI is what are the good things that we use it for and what are the bad things we use it for. So just kind of keeping the focus on that, I think it'll be effective. And as far as persuading the reader to kind of listen to your arguments and think about them. But as far as how you've written it, I think it's pretty good. A couple things to be aware of. You have a source here inside highered.com. You don't want to put that website in the parentheses. You would put the title of the article, and so that's how that would work. Your other sources, you mentioned Fox News, which is fine because you've credited Fox News with that. Again, though, when you put your sources in the parentheses like that, you put the title like it. Maybe it's a program that you took from, and then you just put the title of that program, not foxnews.com. So that's something that hopefully you can fix. I'm trying to think of your third source here, Google. So Google really is not a source. It's a search engine, right? So you've got to be more specific. They find their information from another source. So, and sometimes it's actually AI, right? Like when you Google something, they have an AI generated answer to it. So you'll need to be a little more specific on just Google, okay? You mentioned it's from Bill Gates. Well, so find the source that quoted Bill Gates. Maybe it's an article, maybe it's something, specific. So those are things. The biggest things that you need to work on are the works cited page. It has to be MLA format. If it's not, I can't accept it. Okay, so you gotta fix that. Make sure it's MLA format. There's lots of ways of, I've given some examples of MLA format. I think Googling MLA format is kind of easy, but I need more specific sources in foxnews.com, highered.com, and google.com. You've got to find those specific things. I think you can do it. That's one reason why research is a little bit more challenging. It requires some of that kind of effort to be more specific and detailed in your sources. So good ideas, good arguments, pretty well written otherwise, not a ton of errors really to bring out. Obviously, we can always improve our writing, make it smoother, thorough, and all those kinds of things. Those are just kind of typical improvements that we make as we revise. But in this case, I'd spend a good time on the works cited page. And let me know if you're really having some problems with that, and we'll just keep going on it, okay?